So make sure you have your anchor chart out for your metric measurement as well as your calendar. And we are on our last real day of metric. Tomorrow will be a review. So our standard we're working on is I can measure in metric, identify what unit to measure in metric, and I can convert in metric. And we're going to start with looking at where we were yesterday. We're going to be converting metric capacity of liquids, page 877. And then your exit ticket today is your question. Which one of these are equal? Are they all equal? And how did you figure it out? All right, so we're going to jump into our packet that has our ERQs. You need to pause for a minute so that you're ready to go. Go ahead and do that. Yesterday, we worked on metric measurement and mass. You should have dojoed me your copy of your answer to your exit ticket. And we're going to jump back in your book real quick to page 874. And we're going to look at our questions. If you haven't already answered these, I need you to stop what you're working on. No cheater, pumpkin eaters. And answer your questions so we can start our lesson off kind of touching base where we were. So which macaw has a mass closest to a kilogram? And how many grams are in a kilogram? 1,000. So which measurement is closest to 1,000? 900. This is comparing numbers. This was quarter one. All right. Use number sense. 1 pound is approximately half of a kilogram. So what about how many kilograms is 3 pounds? So I have 3 groups of a half of a pound. All right, this was quarter two. How do we multiply with decimals? 3 times 5 is 15. We have 1 decimal place in our factors, so we need 1 decimal place in our product. Don't forget your units. How is converting metric different from converting customary? Well, in metric, what are we always multiplying or dividing by? Hopefully you said powers of 10. What about in customary? Well, customary, you have different formulas for everyone. One inch or 12 inches equals a foot, 3 feet equals a yard, 1,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds equals a ton. Different conversions for each one. All right, so we're going to jump into our learning for today. We are on lesson 13. Remember, our ERQs are practicing solving real-world multi-step problems using fractions. We're going to set this one up, and then you're going to write out all your information and solve. Sam viewed 72 sports cars. 3/8 were trucks. 1/4 were sports cars. Identify, so this is just one answer, how many cars were not trucks or sports cars. Okay, go ahead and press pause, and I'd like you to finish your DWE for me, DWB, and when you're ready, you can press play again. What are we going to do? Identify what are we identifying? The number of cars that were not truck or sports. And we just need one answer, a solution. All right, so first off, I need to know how many of them were trucks and sports cars. How would I solve that? Well, I need to know how much it is all together. When we're finding it all together, we are finding a sum. Now, what's my problem? Can't do this. What's wrong with it? The denominators are not the same. So I'm going to make like denominators. How do we add fractions? We add the numerators and the denominator stays the same. All right, so if 5/8 were trucks and sports cars, how many were not trucks and sports cars? How much would I need to get up to a whole? All right, so this would have to be 3/8. But it didn't say what fraction. It said actually how many cars. So I need 3/8 of 72. Did anyone hear that word in there? Yeah, of. 3/8 of 72. All right, this is multiplication. This was quarter 3. So how do we solve? We have a whole number. What do I need to do? Yep, throw it over 1. You can reduce it before or after. If you reduce it before, you're going to use your butterfly effect. Can I divide 1 and 3 by any numbers? No. Can I divide 8 and 72 by any numbers? 8 divided by 8 is 1. 72 divided by 8 is 9. Now we can multiply. I'm going to let you solve that one on your own. Make sure you give your solution and write out your answer, and then I need my nice, complete sentence. This one's probably not going to give you, you might have to put some extra details in there to get your 15 words. All right, so today your exit ticket is right here, is 34.5 milliliters. Liters is our new unit, equal to this amount, or this amount. And how would you determine that?